Hey, how's it going, guys? Captain Kuba here, and welcome to another God of War video. Well, it's not really a God of War video, it's more of a channel update and a me update. I don't really like doing these videos because I know this is not the type of content people subscribe for, but I do think it's eventually necessary to address the audience and tell them what's going on. And I thought this, the video topic, or what I'm talking about today, warranted a video and not just a community post because people were gonna read too much into it. But yeah, as you can see in the title, whichever the title is, but I know it's something along the lines of, I'm tired of making God of War theories. Now, I know this might seem alarming to some of you guys, as in, you guys are thinking, oh my god, Captain Kuba doesn't like God of War anymore, what's going on, the world's ending. It's not that, I still love God of War. God of War is my favorite series of all time. I think it will always be. I love the lore still. I'm beyond excited for God of War Ragnarok. I'm just talking about like making theories in general, and I kind of wanted to tell you guys why I think this is happening. The first thing is that there's nothing new to talk about. I had originally planned this video like 2 months ago, but then we got the God of War Collector's Edition thing and the God of War leak. Like, there's been a couple of God of War tidbits here and there that have kept me busy from doing this video. But now that things seem to be like completely stable, I wanted to address it. There's just nothing new to talk about. We've covered Who Blew the Horn, the Man in the Mural, what the Dark Elf King said. These are all things we've talked about. There's other tiny details that I can get into, but the truth is I just don't have the energy anymore. As much as I love having a God of War lore-centered channel, I have to be honest, it's kind of difficult because God of War is not as popular as, say, Star Wars, right? Star Wars is getting shows and movies like almost every month at this point. And let me clarify something. I'm not saying I want God of War to become that just so that I can have something to talk about. I really don't, because right now I don't like Star Wars and I don't like Marvel exactly because of that. It's been overexposed. But when we look at the case for God of War 2018 came out in 2018. And it's been 4 years. The only new thing we've gotten that would have been important was the Fallen God comics, but in my opinion, I thought they were underutilized. They didn't really answer any new questions. They only tease what I think is the higher plane of existence, but that's about it. There's nothing new coming down the pipeline that is exciting, right? But it's not just not having new things to talk about. It's the whole aspect of, or philosophy behind making theories here on YouTube. You guys don't see this, but making theories, at least for me, is very tiring these days. You have to go into the game with a metaphorical magnifying glass and start looking for things, and start looking for connections when there are none. Like, you see a scratch on Tyr's temple, and you start to think like, oh, who left that scratch there? It has to mean something, right? I blame Corey. Like, it all goes back to this moment in the interview with IGN.
Right? I have so many things in there that are just setups for much later.
Ooh.
And much later,
Oh,
and really far later. So I'm a lunatic.
But the truth is, sometimes there's no connections to be made. And there's also the whole aspect with social media. As someone who covers lore and, facts about the series, you have to really be on top of things. It's not like you can make opinion pieces on YouTube. It has to be like accurate. So you have to be knowledgeable of everything new that the developers are saying about the game. In a way, I'm kind of glad Bruno Velasquez stopped teasing fans, not teasing, but telling us lore tidbits, because for a time there I was just going back to Bruno, seeing what he said. And then of course there's Corey with his mysterious tweets. He has done that in the past where he has every letter of his tweet say something when you put it all together. In the past I've done this where I just over obsess about Corey's tweet or the new banner he has on Twitter. And, to quote Mimir,
This isn't living.
So look, all I'm trying to say is that I'm going to be trying out new things on the channel, or at least all things that I haven't done in a while, like top 10s and rankings. This is a type of content that I used to like doing, but I just haven't had the time nor, the inclination to do it anymore. But I have a couple ideas that I want to explore. There's also a God of War Ghost of Sparta story video that I want to make, talking about the story, not lore itself. And there's a crazier video that you guys are not ready for this. As you guys know, recently I've been trying to bring more humor into my videos just to add another layer of value to my content, just so you guys laugh a little bit. And I'm planning something kind of stupid, but I'm having a lot of fun planning it, and I hope you guys like it. So yeah, this doesn't mean that I'm not going to be covering God of War theories nor lore videos anymore. I still have a couple more that, look, maybe within 3 weeks of me not doing them, I'll get my mojo back, and I'll be like, oh, let's get back to analyzing the scratch on Tyr's wall and stuff. But for the time being, I do think I'm going to be taking a small break from God of War 2018 and God of War Ragnarok, and it's in the sense of theory making. I do want to thank everyone who has subscribed to me since the very beginning. You guys are the reason why I do this. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support. Obviously, all of my members for supporting me monthly. I just hope you guys are okay with me trying to change things up a bit on the channel. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this quick channel update. I hope you guys understand, and I'll see you guys later. Till then, remember, go forth in the name of Ragnarok.